next, a matchup for the UFC flyweight division title. Well, he's got a nice UFC flyweight championship to go along with the Olympic gold medal, but Henry Cejudo is far from finished, DC. He will try to continue and expand his legacy here in another big spot tonight.
Henry Cejudo already considers himself the greatest combat athlete of all time, and he obviously has a claim to that. When you stand atop the podium in the Olympic Games, and then you get the belt wrapped around your waist by Dana White as a UFC champion, not many guys can say that. Cejudo has done that, and he's done that through hard work, commitment, and an ability to always get up for the big moments.
Main event of the evening. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Phoenix, Arizona, presenting the challenger, Henry the Messenger Cejudo. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Para, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo!
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Well, it's a venue that needs no introduction. The world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. Even for a Boston guy, I have levels of appreciation for the building we're in tonight.
I mean, when you walk into MSG, you get chills because you understand the history that comes with competing in this arena.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Look at the turtle in that kick.
Single collar tie now. Went for the inside leg kick.
big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of the submissions to pop here tonight. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite. Oh, man, notice how he's walking him over to try to get a windshield choke. Oh, he's got the choke.
Excuse me? Windshield choke.
A windshield choke. He took the arm with him. You usually see this in grappling competitions with the gi, John.
A lot of downward pressure here, DC.
Wow.
He's having his way with him here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Under a minute now to go in the round. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Deep breath. You're bleeding a little bit, but the cut is not a problem at all, okay? The reason that happened...
All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes. Ooh, what a punch.
And they clinch. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, nice jab to the head there by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. 48 total strikes have landed for Henry Cejudo. And landing at a pretty good clip. 71% accuracy against the Brazilian Deiveson Figueiredo. All right, single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, that is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. Right hand punch from the clinch.
All right, so he lands another hook. He's already landed. All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again. Was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Well, Close guard. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
"20 seconds left to go in round 2. Side control now. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Straight punch lands. Oh, big head kick lands.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Cejudo gets hit with a kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel.
Double leg shot.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Close guard. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Oh, you can hear the crowd reaction every time he lands another hook. The previous round, it was hooks and bunches, more of the same here.
More of the same, John. You watch a guy who's in a flow, who's in a rhythm, who's in a position where they don't feel like they could ever miss that shot, and that's what we're witnessing tonight.
Ground and pound strike is true. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back. Now he hip escapes. Maybe a triangle opportunity here, DC.
Yeah, he's throwing the legs up. His opponent needs to get both arms out of there, or he's going to attack this triangle. Oh!
Nicely done. Both fighters back to their feet now. So 93 total strikes have now landed for Henry Cejudo. And landing at a 72% clip tonight thus far against Deiveson Figueiredo. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you want to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up with the fight stand. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand here.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy.
Straight there, he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. The dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. Got the takedown. Side control.
Splits the guard, lands the right hand. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar. You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Vision could become an issue, and that left eye starting to close. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Nice hammer fist. Cejudo going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. No problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge in reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice.
All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it.
Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura here.
Oh!
And the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Somehow stays in the fight. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. Cejudo's cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. 1 minute to go in the fight. Cejudo ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Connects with a right. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by the ever-improved Henry Cejudo. Sound strike on the ground. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
It's okay,
All right, so there's the final horn, and what a performance by underdog challenger tonight. He had it all going on the feet, and in all likelihood, we've got a new champion atop this division.
If you're gonna take a belt from a UFC champion, your game has to be on point. This young man came prepared mentally, he came prepared physically, and it feels like he used his striking to get the job done.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Henry the Messenger Cejudo.
All right, so the fight goes the full 25 minutes, but in the end, we crown a new UFC flyweight champion. Congratulations to the new King of the Flies. What an effort here tonight as he wrests the belt away from the now former UFC flyweight champion.